Week 16 of my GLP-1 journey came with some surprises. There were weight changes, energy shifts, and even a mistake that I made that I hope I can help you to avoid. Hi, I'm Anissa. Welcome back. Every week I share with you my GLP-1 progress so that you can see what works and what doesn't. You're all welcome here. Let's get started. I'll start with a weight update. Now, when I returned from vacation on August 24th, I came back at 178.2 pounds. As soon as I got home, I immediately started gaining weight. Every day, the scale went up, 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 up. By Friday, I was up 3 pounds. I was to 181 point something pounds. This week, I lost those 3 pounds. So I'm back to where I was on August 25th, 178.2 pounds. If we put this into context, over my 16 weeks on Mounjaro, I have lost a grand total of, drum roll please, 21.7 pounds. That means I'm averaging over a pound a week. I'm so excited about that. I have weeks where I'm gaining, like I did right after my Chicago trip. But then that means that other weeks I'm actually having a really successful weight loss week. I'm really excited for what the future holds. An update on my energy levels and my fitness. My energy levels were very low this week. I started out the week with a fever. Thank goodness we had the Labor Day holiday so I could try to rest up. The next day, Tuesday, I was still too sick to go to work, and that's the first day of school. I'm a school counselor. I don't miss the first day of school, but I was sick. I tried to get myself to work the next day, Wednesday. And I did. I got to work. Went up the stairs to my room. All of a sudden, I was out of breath, and I said, something is wrong. I went downstairs to the school nurse, got a COVID test. Unfortunately, I tested positive. I still have not completely regained my energy. I tested negative now. This is Saturday, September, I think, 6th. But I still don't even have the energy to work out. I'm hopeful that just taking some time to rest and stay hydrated will really help me. So this week, there was no fitness. I did not have the energy, the stamina to even take a walk. That's probably how I lost the 3 pounds that I gained the previous week. I did have an appetite, but not much. I basically spent my week drinking water, drinking chicken broth, eating soup, and having salads. One of my big goals has been to really improve my quality and quantity of sleep. Looking back at my sleep data from last week to this week, I am using my CPAP machine because I have obstructive sleep apnea. I am getting more sleep using the machine. I averaged a little over 6 hours of sleep using my CPAP machine. I'm still an hour behind where I need to be. I didn't feel well this week. I spent a lot of the day laying down in bed. One strategy that did work for me this week, even though I was not feeling well, was staying hydrated. I have a hard time staying hydrated on my best days. But since I didn't feel well, believe it or not, constantly having chicken soup and chicken broth not only kept me hydrated, it actually, I think that broth has some fat in it, so it actually kept me kind of full. I was not feeling hungry. Sometimes when I'm sick, I have a desire to eat a lot of saltine crackers and drink a lot of ginger ale. I'm a type 2 diabetic. Those are carb-heavy things. Also, since I had COVID, I didn't want to do anything that would jack my blood sugar up just in case I got sick. I still remember during the pandemic, many of the people who unfortunately perished during the early days of COVID were type 2 diabetics. And I don't know if it's that the COVID made their blood glucose go sky high or if they were just generally in poor health. But whenever I'm sick, I think about that. Don't eat or do anything that's going to raise your glucose so that you can't heal. So I had soup, I had salads, and I made sure to add protein to the salads. Since I wasn't feeling well and didn't have the energy to cook, I did order out, but I made healthy choices. I ordered grilled chicken salads. I did order some creamy Italian dressing. It probably had carbs, but it also had fat. It kept me full. So Panera bread soup. I just kind of strained the noodles out of the home-style chicken noodle, but I had the chicken, the veggies, and the broth. Those things helped me to feel much better, and it could have been psychological. Everyone seems to want some sort of chicken soup when they're sick, but honestly, it did make me feel better, and it might have just been that soup was very hydrating. With all of that being said, I still made one major mistake this week. On Wednesday, the day I did go to work, I did not eat. I did not eat breakfast. I did make my typical protein coffee. Maybe I drank 5 or 6 ounces of it. I didn't eat lunch. I didn't eat dinner. I really didn't even hydrate that day. And that made me feel worse because I had no nutrients, no liquids, no fuel for my body. Thank goodness I woke up Thursday in my right frame of mind and knew I needed to drink, I needed to eat. It could be that by not eating and not drinking on Wednesday, I could have maybe even had a bigger weight loss this week. I believe that your body hangs on to pounds when it thinks that you're starving it. Even though I didn't feel the best on Friday, I did take my 17th Mounjaro shot. It was my 6th injection of 7.5 milligrams. If I have to look at one thing that I'm going to do differently next week, it is going to be to make sure that I get more than 6 hours of sleep, because maybe that'll improve my energy so that I have the energy to ramp my workouts back up next week. If you're on a GLP-1 journey too, drop a comment, share your wins. Like always, I'll reply to everyone. That's my week 16 GLP-1 update. Weight, energy, lessons learned. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share this video, and come back next week for week 17's update. Thanks for watching Reset with Anissa. Remember, we're in this together.